profile. Mr. Suresh he's been born in Nandikotkur, Kurnool from Andhra Pradesh, moved to Hyderabad for his study and career, and a master's, an MBA in HR from Guru Nanak College. I think these are the credentials that shape his journey until date. Now, one thing very special about him is he works towards influencing the masses. And this is a very rare interest. And this has made him pursue his career in teaching. He's joined as an assistant professor and has been promoted as associate professor. And I think this is a wonderful journey. And while his journey, he has published many national and international papers and journals. And the concepts are quality of work life balance, women at work life, and many more. So now he's been specialized as a professor at Osmania University, qualified and set the benchmark examination, I would say, and it has made him eligible as a professor for teaching and management studies. So I think his intention is to interact with the larger audiences, and this will surely take him places. And that's how he has stepped into the corporates. Now he's a senior HR with Maxo Technologies. But another facet to him, which I wish to share, is he's a certified motivational speaker from Impact Group. I think the very word impact is testimony to the change you wish to bring in everybody's life. And he gives speeches at the national and the international level through these groups like Impact, Share Every, Gyana Foundation, I Focus, and Lead India. And the greatness here is there is no honorary that he takes when he associates. And this privilege he has gotten, he utilizes them to give speeches to children in many government schools, the areas which are not touched upon by many. And I'm sure this is a wonderful humanitarian act. And he's also an environmentalist. He strives for green earth. And all his speeches promote the importance of protecting the environment. So this includes planting trees, organic farming, felling of trees to be stopped, saving water by reducing wastage, save paper, save trees, and the 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse, recycle, all have been his mottos with which he is carrying his work. And with this aspect, he would interact with people for environmental health and hygiene. This is the need of the hour, and he has struck upon this topic at the right manner and at the right time. So with this, we include Mr. Suresh Banderkar to share his insights. A warm welcome, Mr. Suresh, and over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Sujata ma'am. You have very nicely decorated my profile. It's a very high of you. And thanks to Ashoka ma'am also for inviting me for this valuable session. And thanks to Mr. Jaishankar, because whenever we are sharing some topic, right, then it makes a more confidence that whatever the data we collected, when it correlates to us, then we feel, yeah, it is right only. So whatever I collected, yeah, another speaker is presenting means it is good one. And Jaishankar said very nice words. In the previous times, it is roti, kapada, makhan, but now it is dawat. Yes, it's truly because the world is changing, the situations, the thinking habits of the people also going to change in the coming years. Also. Already it is changed. So dawat is a common thing for everyone because whenever people purchase a pen, also they will ask where is the treat. So whenever we have some promotion, some kind of a job or some kind of a festival, so we want to go to some other place instead of staying in the same room or the same house or same locality. We want to explore something new. That explore is nothing but the great industry, travel and tourism industry. So I will highlight only the few points, whichever I gathered and whichever I came across in my life, right? So tourism industry is the largest and fastest growing industry across the world. It gives two things. One is the revenue, another is the employment. That is the beautiful of this industry. And the satisfaction comes from the participants. means from the consumers. So how better the consumer satisfies, that much fast this industry is going to grow bigger and bigger. So when it comes to satisfaction, then definitely there is a lot of challenges will be there. We will slowly discuss about that. So the main importance of travel and tourism industry is people are going to understand culture, civilization, and religious aspect of particular place. Why we'll go to some particular place means we want to explore there what is not there in our place. So what's lacking in our place, we want to explore there and we want to feel the presence there. So for that is the reason only people move from one place to another place, right? So we are going, so we are going to see the culture, how the civilization emerges from the ages, and also the particular religious aspect of that particular place. Because we have different kinds of religions based upon the particular states or particular country. So we want to explore. And we see the most traveled destinated country where the tourists are going is like, if you see top 10, France, Spain, Italy, Turkey, Thailand, Malaysia, Hong Kong, etc. will be there. But unfortunately, India is not ranked in top 10. But if you see the good in bad, India ranks 8th, but we have a large scope is there. We have a vast scope. Means if someone is untouched, means we have a lot of scope to touch that industry, So we have a lot of scope, right? And if you see the market size of tourism and travel in India, if you see the figures, it is 78 billion US dollars in 2023. 78 billion US dollars. And if you see in the forthcoming of 7 to 8 years or something, then definitely it is going to cross 140 billion US dollars. It means we have that much of huge expansion, which is only possible if you satisfy the consumers. Here consumers are nothing but your tourists, means our tourists, whoever visiting to our India or any particular place. And whoever plays the key role players like Cox and Kings or Make My Trip, etc., whatever it will be there, right? So they have the huge expansion scope is there. So now we'll see who are the major players. The major players are Thomas Cook, Make My Trip, Cox and King, Yatra, and Ease My Trip. We have so many organized players, but the size of organized players is very, very small still today also. The unorganized sector of travel and tourism industry in India is very high. It's very, very high. And majority of the people are traveling through unorganized sector. Though we have very ease of advancement of technology, as said by Mr. Jaishankar, I mean, with a click of, we can book the tickets and plan everything. But majority of the people in India, especially when they comes to religious tours, so they are going to traveling by unorganized sectors, nothing but word of mouth. We have so many travel agents, right? All the travel agents are not officially registered by the particular state governments or by the government of India, right? To do the travel and tourism business. So lot of, unorganized sector is also plays a key role. So, but if you see the good, we have a majority of expansion will be there for all the regulatory agencies. Now we'll see few of the challenges. What the travel and tourism industry is facing is environmental degradation, means natural habitat destruction. Because whenever we see the majority of the tourists are going to particular place, right? If you see about when we see majority of the travel tourists, especially international tourists, means one is the Goa, another is the northern India space like Spiti Valley, and when it comes to downside of India, then we have Kerala. So when we have majority of the tourists or high volume of tourists, they are visiting they can destroying the natural habitat. It leads to loss of biodiversity and ecosystem also. That is one of the challenge for the tourism industry. So when the natural habitat is decreasing, when after 10 years or 15 years or after 30 years, the scenic beauty is going to destroy, right? It is become a major challenge. And second challenge is social and cultural strain. Because whenever people start migration from one state to another state, another state to another state, if you see the live example, suppose if we see the city of Delhi, in Delhi, we can't say that one culture or one kind of religion people are staying in Delhi. It's completely mixed one. Suppose if you think about Punjab, then we can everybody says that even international tourists believe that in Punjab means lot of Sikh people will be there or Punjabis will be there, right? But if you see Delhi, it's completely mixed mode of cultures. Then what will happen? What is the exact culture of Delhi? What is the exact ecosystem of Delhi? How the Delhi evolves? It's going to be destroyed, right? Because the local customs, the local traditions are the backbone of any tourism industry. It is the backbone of any tourism industry. But because of the social and cultural strain, lot of migrations are going to happening in day by day in a particular place. The local influence are going to be decreasing. Suppose if you see, if you say Kanchi in Tamil Nadu, right? People will think about saris. Even if you see Uppada in Andhra Pradesh, people think about saris. But if the people are migrating from Kanchi and Uppada to other states, then they will lose their dignity, and even the place also going to lose the dignity. Then automatically it will have a direct effect on tourism. And another challenge is infrastructural overload. Because of due to vast and rapid development of infrastructures. So whatever the area we are using or whatever the area it spreads across it, it's going to decrease. The scenic beauty of the particular site is going to be degrading every day. Because think about Araku Valley in Andhra Pradesh, like it's near to Visakhapatnam. It is a small town. Think about 50 years back. It is untouched place, like as said by Mr. Jayasankar, it is a niche place, right? Very, very few people know about it and very few tourists are going. But because of the information through websites, through YouTube, or through any channels, through of social media, it's becoming very hot spot of in the Visakhapatnam and also especially in the winter time. So a lot of people are going to Araku Valley. So when people are visiting, it is a chance for expansion and also infrastructure overload is going to happen. So whatever the niche places, right, they're going to be not touched. And an important thing is cyber security. Whenever some foreign persons are coming, they have a problem of language. And it's becoming a great scope for all the things. Because they don't know how to communicate exactly in a particular local language. And even though English is also a native for them, but the localites, it is not a native. It is also having a major threat for cybersecurity. Another important thing is security issues. It is a very big challenge for travel and tourism industry, especially in the countries like India, because sexual abuse of women still we can see in lot many places. Even inside India, people will travel from like Telugu states to Tamil states or Tamil states to northern states. They have a language problem. And because of language problems, when they want to communicate something, they're not able to get the answer properly. And people will hesitate to give the answers. And especially a single traveler, women will be there means they have a security concerns. They have very security concerns. And lot of things will going to happenings like theft because they don't know about how to go there. Though we have the Google Maps and everything, but though advancement of technology is there, but local people influence will be there. So theft will be there, and especially going to happening with credit card fraud with foreign tourists and public violence. These are a lot of security issues will going to happening in the travel and tourism industry. And the risk is coming to in the tourism industry is because of natural disasters. If you see the recent natural disasters like Mount Slides at Kedarnath, this is the season for the Chardham Yatra, especially in the northern part, right? 2 to 3 months up to July and August. Lot of mount slides are going to be happening. And recently floods at Kulu Manali region and Shimla region. So whatever they have constructed, all the infrastructure, within a day or two, completely going to vanish, right? So natural disasters, which we can't stop with it. And sometimes international wars may also have a risk factor for particular area of tourism or particular area of country, right? And economic crisis of the particular country. And another important risk factor is pandemic sites. So whenever we have pandemic and epidemics, take example of a couple of years back, whenever we have Corona, the most affected country is Bali. It's completely shut down. And Bali is the major source for only for the people of Bali are dependent on only on tourism. And it's very cheap when it comes to travel to Bali, right? Even Indians can go within 1 lakh, even 50,000 if you have in your pocket, you can spend almost 7 days in a Bali with a royalty. But the time of pandemic, complete Bali shut down. They don't have any other opportunities to survive also. So these are the risky factors for travel and tourism industry. But when risk is there, opportunity is also there. So when it comes to opportunity, yes, government is encouraging, especially when it comes to technology. So virtual technology is a major factor for tourism industry. The Ministry of Tourism, central government has recently implemented one program called Dekho Apna Desh through webinars and through YouTube. Means they will prepare all the YouTube videos of particular state in a small 5 minutes or 7 minutes videos. And they will telecast it, like I said, by Incredible India. Wherever you go in some of the foreign countries, majority of cities, you will find Incredible India. Like that, the government is implementing Dekho Apna Desh also. So with that, people can attract, okay, if I go to Rajasthan, I can see the beautiful sand dunes. If I go to Spiti Valley, yes, I can find very white mountains, very silent one. So if I go to Kerala, I can see the houseboat tourism there and backwater tourism. So they will capture the videos and they will attract so that people are going to attract it and it becomes to start and going exploring to that place. And the second important opportunity and future of tourism is aggressive marketing is required. So whenever we tapping some industry, right? Because through marketing only, we will get more benefit, not through sales, right? Marketing means passing the information. So when you pass information, people will attract it, people will tend to listen it, people will feel that, okay, whenever I have a couple of holidays, then why can't I go to some Shimla or Kulu Manali? If you have good, then if I'm a bike rider, then why can't I go to Spiti Valley? Then I can also be a mountain biker, right? So through marketing, we can get more number of customers because customers will have less knowledge on the particular place. But these operators will be there, right, in the industry players. If they pass more information, then they can tap more number of customers. And creating experiences is one of the opportunity. So creating experiences means suppose if I visit the place without having much knowledge, suppose if you go to Hampi, right? One of the UNESCO site in India. Hampi, very cultural diversified site, right? If I visit Hampi, okay, I can feel that yes, great monuments will be there, great sculpture will be there. But if I hire a guide at Hampi, then he can going to explain about the importance of each and every monument, how it was built, why it was built, in which century it was built, what is the importance of it, right? So it is have a greater impact. So traveling alone and along with a local guide, it makes a major difference. So players, those who are the industry players, if they depute some local guides there, then it creates an impact for the industry, and also it creates a revenue for the local people also. As I said, I said by Mr. Jayasankar, very few people are, targeting the niche areas. But if you highlight that niche area, people will get so much of attraction. So much of attraction. So with this, I'm concluding my session. And thanks to Ashoka Bira ma'am and Sujata Balaji ma'am and all the key presenters who are present here. And special thanks to Mr. Jaishankar for his wonderful presentation. So if any mistakes, please excuse me. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.